we started building the sonic world of Black Power Desk. Initially, when I was writing the script, I felt like that the characters I was building, I needed like an music artist equivalent. For example, I was like, oh, Colin, he's a gangster. Who's got that gangster voice that I'm in love with right now in mainstream? And I was like, Gigs. And that was actually around the time we came up with the term rappaturgy, because in that time I was writing scenes and I was like, oh crap, we need to turn these scenes into like songs. And then, you know, Gerel would be like, okay, I got this. Come back in 5 minutes, and it's a whole like 3 or 4 different kinds of stories going on, 16 bars of each character's section and whatever. And it was like, you know what you've just done here? It's rappaturgy. And he was like, what? And I was like, it's like a hybrid of like what we get from dramaturgy, where you get someone to help you edit the work and get refined points down. And he was doing that just through rap. We understood that should be part of the culture, a new cultural thing that comes into these kinds of shows, where you get actual rappers to write the bars in your shows.
It should be obvious. Like, why would you not have actual rappers in the room to write actual raps?
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, I think what I like about the idea of rappaturgy as well is that you bring the culture of hip hop into theatre, rather than theatre defining the culture of hip hop. What I found really interesting jumping on board like halfway through is you guys had a lot of ideas already, and you had jumped around with lots of different genres. So when you played the original demo for Queen and Country, which was over like a grime beat, I was like, raw, okay, this bangs, but how do we make this work for the time that this is set? So I knew it couldn't be sounds and sonics, it had to be more, all right, tempo. And I was like, all right, maybe ska, mento, calypso, ska lands, because of what it's about as well. And remember that white audiences have their own appreciation for ska differently to black audiences. So there was a way to find a happy playing field that honored the demo, but contributed to the authenticity of what the production is.
Yeah, also representative of the time due to the skinhead culture and the associations there, so it makes sense.
House of L was working very well together, I'm not gonna lie. We just clicked into place. I'm not even gonna say that there was that many challenges. Like,
got one.
Okay, go ahead.
One, and it comes from outside of us, which is why it's really interesting, is it was when we started to do the workshops, and we were bringing in actors, actresses to kind of embody these characters and this music. A lot of people are coming from musical theatre backgrounds where they already have an idea of how these things should go. So to kind of have to encourage them to deconstruct that and trust us in this space where actually I'm interested in your ideas. You can riff there. What do you mean I can riff here? It's not on the music. Wait, you haven't given me music. Nah, let's do this old school. Like, you know what I mean? Play.
Yeah.
So that was a bit of a challenge at first.
One of the challenges for me was to getting people to deliver rap as naturalistic text. Yeah. Because they're two separate things, but they don't have to be. Speak in rhythm. Yeah. On beat. And you're good.
If you grow a certain way, and you know what I mean when I say if you grow a certain way, most of our people speak with a rhythm and a melody anyway. It's normal. When you think of rap, which the founders are 2 Jamaicans and a Bayesian. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like for me, the role music plays for drawing in the audience is it opens up a space for questions to be asked. And I feel like that's what art, that's what theatre, that's what it should do. It should leave audiences going, do you know what? I never looked at it like that. Why don't I know about this? This is clearly a big marker in our history, you know?
So for me, disrupting, especially within the context of the play, Queen and Country. Yeah. What it does is it's cognitive dissonance. It sounds really, really good. It's very light, but the message is very dark. So you have to question whether you're singing to this and what you're singing and what it actually means, because it's so vibey.
It's true. It's like, right, this tune bangs. Hold on, is it racist?
Yeah.
It's like, do you know what I mean? It's like, there's 2 police officers singing this and they're a little too happy and that black lady don't look happy. Yeah, I feel you.
The thing I really like is the verse in Murder We. That where it goes, What have I started? What have I just heard from Jarvis? Now I'm a target, I rotted. Black power desk.
Yeah.
All the police, them are talking to strip us of our power in the market.
Yeah.
Races and classes. They want to stop us advancing. I was like,
Yeah.
It's like
I
you
was in
want
my
someone to-
90s ragga bag as well. I
Yeah.
would listen to
Yeah.
my 90s ragga and I was like, yeah, let me bring that back.
And what I love about what the music is doing is the music isn't trying to sound American. It's British. It's from London. It's it's first generation Black British children who are the bridge between those of the Windrush generation and us now.
Yeah, because I definitely feel like the music is, it's yesterday's story in today's voice.
Facts.
Like we have the landscape of the time musically, but we are giving space for them to express in a voice that is so relatable today.